Hi all, this is Crypto Granny, Cindy Piper, for those of you who know the story. And I don't really have a whole lot to say in this video. A lot has changed in just several days. I'll say that I had a lot of evidence that my business was being screwed with big time, and that it had been, and I had submitted that to the attorney that I had been working with directly and helping, and taking guidance from, listening to her opinion, trusting, believing, and I think what happened, and I'm just kind of having to play it out in my own mind and understand what I'm witnessing, and just trying to understand it, because I'm not an attorney, so it's hard to quite know what I'm witnessing. But I've been told by this woman that I can't speak publicly. I'm not allowed to share anything that she had ever said to me previously, any messages that had been sent, any voice notes that had been sent, any screenshots, any legal thing she's saying. And she didn't want me to make a video and go public with anything. So I mean, I took it as a threat, definitely. That and what appears, I will say what it appears to be, is now that the case was made, and largely from a lot of the evidence that I had provided, I was removed, and told that the damage that I had suffered these last 5 long months to my business and to our personal self hasn't been, basically what it sounded like to me, hasn't been I have suffered long enough. I was assured that everybody else had suffered for 5 years. I don't know how you fit death threats into a normal investor situation or whatever, or anything that's happened to us, because it's just been crazy, of course, and unexpected. Definitely not what I thought we were getting into when we made the silly choice, the stupid choice, to invest in crypto and a metaverse to begin with. Definitely not at all what we had expected. So, of course, I had my money stolen from me to begin with, obviously. And then when I managed to get my money back, that has only just endangered us more. It did. It endangered me. It endangered my family. It hurt my business, and obviously got me involved with a bunch of criminals and shady freaking people that do not have my best interest at their heart. And I've trusted and believed a lot of people. So, and I met some great people along the way. Don't misunderstand that. There's been a lot of good people out there, and a lot of people who know what I've gone through that have silently apologized to me, and reached out and spoken to me about it. It's really pretty sad. Really, you trust people, you believe people, and they turn on you. I don't know if it's a jealousy thing or if it was just plain using me and then discarding me. But people knew that it was damaging to me, to my family, and to my business. So I haven't appreciated this, because it has left us in a hole financially, for sure. That was another thing I was told. I was told to shut up about what I have lost financially. I was told to keep quiet about it and to go away and go paint, and try to make money because nobody cared about what we've been through as a result of all this. And like I said, I've been told I'm not even allowed to speak about it or share what I had been told all this time. So I don't know if that's legal advice. I asked this so-called attorney if she was speaking on behalf of a company, on behalf of a person, if she's speaking to me as an attorney. She had said awful things about me. And I had asked her to further explain that because she wouldn't. I would have thought that then, if she was an attorney and speaking as an attorney, she would have told me to go get an attorney to represent myself. She didn't do that either. She, like I said, it's just threats at this point. So very different than anybody I've ever heard of speaking legally. Very different, but it's garbled English. So she's not, English isn't her first language. So it's hard to know what the true meaning is and who the messages are coming from. I don't even understand where all this, but she's definitely accusing me of things that are not true. So I think anybody who's listening to her or knows the situation should take everything with a grain of salt until you've at least spoken to me, because I know I can't believe, so I would think other people couldn't believe either that they're getting the truth. But like I said, it really doesn't matter to me at this point that she personally has not ended up being the friend that I thought she was, much less the person that I thought she was. And she certainly was not acting in my best interest or my family's best interest or my business best interest. What it appears to be is I was used until legal documents were served and a case was made, and they largely took my case because it was my evidence that I had gathered, and used it to their advantage, and then I guess discarded me is what I think probably has happened. But at this point, I'll probably, since a lot of legal terms and threats and accusations have been made against me, I'm probably just going to have to get a real attorney at this point to speak to me and clearly to me, and maybe get an answer that isn't garbled English. Maybe something in writing, because it's been an experience. So this isn't crypto advice at all, or it's just my story. It's what has happened to me since I got into crypto. And I will say this, that crypto's not like stocks. I'm 50. I was normally, well, I still am, invested into stocks. That whole world is completely different than cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency, you're in these groups, and it's highly manipulated, because people go in and they talk and they say all kinds of crap about your investment, and it sinks and sinks and sinks, and other people are trying to pump and other people are trying to dump. I don't understand the workings of all of it. And I'm told that this is pretty common and that, it's a nightmare. So I don't know if it's pretty common. To tell you the truth, I don't think even in the cryptocurrencies I'm in, I've ever been in another one except for, well, the one that I'm in, the metaverse one, has a group. The other ones, Ethereum and Bitcoin, they don't have groups. You don't go meet in groups. So it's just it's a very strange thing. You wouldn't think that that's how business is done, especially a crypto currency that's supposed to be taking over banks, you wouldn't expect that this is how businesses are run, but it really is. It's a whole new day and age. I don't know if it's because they're younger, it's a younger crowd, or what, but I mean, it's all scary to me. The banking system, everything at this point. But like I said, from my own personal experience, this has been a nightmare. It's been a financial nightmare. It's been anxious times, anxiety, stressful. I felt certainly like we were definitely in danger from the death threats, and it's definitely financially left us in a very bad hole financially. And personally, I wouldn't ever suggest anybody get into cryptocurrency. And you got to be careful. Even if somebody's pretending to be a lawyer, or even if she is a lawyer and she just is a crappy lawyer and speaks garbled English, and that's why she can't coherently threaten me, it just ends up, you don't know who you're dealing with, and you don't know who to trust. It's not a place where you can trust. I'll say that. And people definitely aren't looking out for your best interest. They are looking out for themselves. So don't take this as any kind of advice other than my own personal experience. It's not financial advice. Don't go off investing in companies or pulling out of companies because I'm speaking. I'm not mentioning the companies at all. I'm not mentioning the person at all. I'm not even mentioning the things that she's said to me that made me feel like I could believe or trust her to begin with. And I'm not even mentioning the things that were said to me by the person who owns the companies that made me think I could believe or trust him. But that was a lot too. And like I said, I still don't know if she's speaking on behalf of him, on behalf of the company, on what she's speaking on behalf of. So she might not be speaking on his behalf at all. I think she's actually crazy and speaking nonsense. So, like I said, I wish everyone luck. I hope everybody has a good turnout for their financial endeavors. I know for me personally, it's not looking great. My family, my company. Hopefully that'll change in the future. I don't know when. And I guess I'll just be contacting an attorney since I've been threatened. So I'm wishing everyone well, and take care. Bye.